friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into are you on their mind, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Unveiled Tarot, and pile number two is the Pause Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Unveiled Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. Are you on your person's mind? Let's take a look. Pile one on their person's mind. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the Fool, we have the Lovers, we have the Moon, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, Three of Wands, the King of Wands. The answer is yes, you are on your person's mind. And frankly, looking at the amount of major arcanas coming out, there's very significant energies coming through. But before I get ahead of myself, let me get your oracle cards, all right? So we have, with 11, redefine your self-concept, okay? We have Chantico, we have I am open and ready to learn something new every day. We have number 4 with Holly. Your person's been thinking a lot about you, a lot about this connection. The semantics of your connection could be different for all of you. Like some of you, you could be in union. For others of you, no contact, reconciliation. You could also just be friends. But there is definitely a romantic aspect to this connection that's coming through very, very strongly. And it's something that your person is considering very, very deeply. I think that at one point there was a lot of resistance for this person to accept that this connection was a choice in front of them. You know, so it's possible that in the past, both of you might have gone through cycles of your person self-sabotaging, ghosting, maybe walking away from this connection when things got serious. But I think that you know that the energy now has shifted between the two of you. Your person seems to be wanting to show up for this connection. They seem to be in a more open energy, like they're accepting the flow of this connection. And you can feel that energy as well. Your person might not be talking about it, like they might not be verbally expressing what they're feeling, but you can feel it in the energy. I would not be surprised if you've been getting dreams about your person, or there's been a lot of 5D communication between the two of you. I see that happening in the energy as well. But what's happening on your person's end is there has been a massive shift. Your person's understanding with Holly over here, your person's understanding that life is not black and white. You know, there's a varied range of color that comes through. They can't live their life with just one concept. They have to be open with redefining their concept over time, whether it is their thought process about relationships or about how they view themselves as well. Maybe at one point your person thought they were not someone who could commit or settle down, and now they're being faced with the possibility that, hey, I can change too. It's not always that I have to stick to one particular thought process. And that shift is happening with Holly and Redefine Yourself concept coming out, and Chantico. It's amazing how the oracle cards are aligning. Your person's learning new things about themselves. They're learning shifts that are happening within themselves. And the most important part is they're accepting that change. They're accepting that their thought process may have been very narrow at one point in time, and they need to shift that. It is a choice to expand their view, their understanding of what is going on between the two of you, and where could this lead between the two of you as well. With the Lovers and the Fool coming out, your person recognizes that there is a choice. This choice is in front of them, and they have the opportunity to decide at this point. So even if they choose not to move forward, that's still a decision that is on them. They have to make that decision. And it's possible that at one point your person might have said, okay, you know what, life will lead me to wherever I have to go. But even though there is fate, there is also destiny along with that. There are certain moments along that path where we get to have our free will. We get to choose our path. And that is something that your person's understanding, that they need to take a more active role in deciding what is to happen in their life. And there is an opportunity for them to do that at this point in time. It is pause energy between the two of you, but I will say that it is more of your person thinking about all this. Like their perspective is shifting. So it's taking them some time to get used to this new concept that they're starting to understand about themselves. I will say that there is going to be an increase of clarity between the two of you. But I think you're already feeling that energy as we're speaking, Palwan. I think that you're already feeling clarity in terms of the dreams that might be coming. If there is only 5D communication between the two of you, I will say that you are sensing that clarity even in the dreams that are coming through. Like, for example, this is just an example, take it as it resonates. Maybe in your dream, it was only the energy of your person coming through, and maybe now your person's form is starting to take shape in your dream. Or previously your person would be silent in the dream, and then now they're starting to talk, they're starting to speak in your dreams. That there's an up-leveling going on even in the communication, whether it is 3D or 5D, and I sense that you can feel it as well. This person is starting to get ready to take action towards this connection, and this connection in particular, you in particular, have been very, very heavy on their mind. And it's not just you, it's also the future of their life, the future of this connection. And they seem to be ready to move forward, to take this connection forward. There might be a little bit of a wait period just because your person needs some time to analyze. They might be a very, very logical person, so they probably need some time to get their head over this new concept. But I do see that invariably they are meant to take charge of their life. That is what is happening with your person. That is the transformation that is happening within them. They might be silent now, or how do I say this? Like, even if they're talking to other people, they're talking to you, you might find this quiet energy to them in 3D, where you can understand that, hey, I know that my person's thinking deeply about something. Well, if you are wondering what they're thinking about, well, this is the energy that they're thinking about. This is what they have been thinking about. There has been a lot that your person has had to fight within themselves, like a lot of internal conflict that they have had to fight. But I feel that as past energy, like your person's in a very, very stable and secure energy at this point. Like all of that internal conflict and battles have been fought, and it's more towards stable energies, more towards peaceful, calm thought process. They're just taking their time to understand what they're thinking and feeling, but in a way that's very serene, that's very calm, all right? Which is good, because they're no more in that constant battle, or there's no more resistance. Yeah, that's the phrase that I was trying to look for. There's no more resistance within your person. I would expect more action from your person, just because that is the energy that they're stepping into. I would also expect more clarity within your connection with this person. It might not necessarily be verbal clarity. It could be clarity in terms of action coming from this person, or it could be clarity in terms of 5D communication from this person. All right, depending on the equation between the two of you and where both of you are at. One message or advice. Yes, there is a transformation that's happening within your connection at this point in time. You are absolutely on point to feel that shift. All right, and don't worry. Pawan, I know that, especially when the death card comes, it might be a little bit worrisome because it often means letting go of what is not serving you and taking on what is alignment. But even in that shift, sometimes it can lead to chaos within yourself. You might also be unsure about this new version of the connection. So it's going to take you some time to get used to the new energy that is stepping in to your connection, regardless of the dynamic between the two of you. Allow yourself to feel the chaos and the confusion, all right? Don't resist it. If you're feeling chaos and confusion, just know that there is a purpose to it. Just know that you are meant to feel it. You have to move through the storm, right? And this is how you would do it. So even if there is this period of confusion where you don't know where both of you are at, but you can feel that you're moving towards a position of clarity, just be. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything. Wait till you feel that internal urge to do something, all right? And even with respect to your emotions, if you don't know how to handle them, just be. Just accept them as they are. See them as like a third party, Just watch those thoughts flow, watch those emotions, just accept them and sit with them, all right? That will help you as things shift for your next stage, all right? Sometimes there's nothing that you have to do except to just wait it out. And it looks like that might be the energy that you are meant to be in. Just wait it out. It will pass. And the energy, the new energy that you have already intuitively been feeling, it's going to come through, all right? Oh, big energy there. I had to take a deep breath. Pawan. All right, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private reading is open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose Pause Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, Pile 2. Are you on your person's mind? Let's take a look. Is Pile 2 on your person's mind? Okay, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the King of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Yes, your person has been thinking about you. Yes, you are on your person's mind, but I'll get more information. Just give me a few seconds. Let me get your oracle cards. We have Apple. We have Inanna with I radiate passion and feel deeply connected to all around me. We have 44 with reclaim your remembrance. All right, this could be a no contact and or separation situation between the two of you. Because I'm getting that the person doesn't want anyone to know that they've been thinking about you, or they don't want you to know that they've been thinking about you. So Even if both of you are in contact, it looks like this person's playing it cool. Yeah, that's the energy that's coming through very strongly for me. I think that a lot has happened in the past between the two of you, and maybe both of you are friends right now with this past hanging over your heads. But with Apple coming out, what's been on their mind is letting go of the past. So if the past has been painful, it's been about letting go of the past. If it's been about maybe regret or guilt about the past, there's been a bit of letting go. Your person's recognizing that whatever has happened in the past between the two of you, it's been stopping them from feeling happy. It's been stopping them from truly living their life. I don't know what the current dynamic is between the two of you. That energy is not coming to me at this point. So maybe there are just so many different situations coming through, and even the message coming through is a little bit cryptic. I do understand that, but it is what is coming to me, Paltio. So I think that maybe things are just a little bit up in the air for your person at this point in time. But the common theme for all of you is your person's letting go of the past, whatever and however that could mean for you. They're realizing that holding on to the energy of the past has stopped them from truly living their life. It's kind of like they've always been in that energy, in that phase, and they've not been able to move on. There's a deep desire for your person to move past that, to move on with their life, either with you or, just being at peace with what's gone down between the two of you. You will know intuitively which direction, depending on your situation. I'm getting so many situations, like for example, both of you could have given this connection a try in the past, and maybe it didn't work out, and there were a lot of fears about, trying again. Your person is letting go of those fears in order to come towards you, maybe for another chance. For some of you, it could be that maybe things didn't work out the first time around, and maybe both of you want to try being friends, but you're afraid of all of this past, or there's a lot of resentment. So there's a little bit of letting go in order for both of you to move forward. It could also be that maybe both of you have been in separation for so long, maybe you're not expecting this person to come back, but you're just checking in to see how they are. In that case, in that scenario, it could be that your person is learning how to let go of what happened between the two of you so that they can move on with their life, so that they can open their heart to maybe a new connection and truly feel that love and commitment in another connection. Whatever your situation is, you will know the best, Patio, because so many different situations are coming through. But common theme for all of you is your person is learning to let go and learning how to open their heart, all right, to love. However that could mean for you, whether it is love in this connection or love in another connection, your person is healing. There's a lot of healing that's going on. I think for the longest time, your person carried the past and was not able to move past it, and it might have affected the energy of the connection. But they want to feel peace. It's just coming from that energy. It's like they're fed up of holding on to the past. They're fed up of holding on to the pain. They're fed up of that regret that they feel. They're fed up of just being stuck in the past. And they want to move forward with their life. They want to move past all of it. I think that your person might have felt very, very powerless because of their unhealthy connection with the past. And that's also something that they want to move forward from. It's kind of like they want to reclaim their power. That's the energy that's coming through. Like I said, I don't know where both of you are at, but your person's very, very determined to move from the past. And that's why you've been on their mind. And I would not be surprised if you've been feeling their energy lately, even if both of you are in no contact or both of you are in contact. You can feel that your person's letting go. Like maybe in a certain interaction in the past, your person might have reacted badly, but that's because they were holding on to the past. But now you can see that they're reacting very, very differently, coming from a place of love, of calmness, of of just being more centered, being more present in their energy. Yeah, that you will definitely see that shift if both of you are in conversation or in contact in 3D. If you're not in contact in 3D, then you will definitely be feeling that shift in 5D. Whereas at one point, like feeling your person's energy, you might have felt that resentment, that guilt, that regret, or that resistance. Now there might be a little bit more flow in your communication in 5D. There might be a little bit more of that free-flowing energy. You might also feel that peace radiating within yourself that your person's letting go. Would not be surprised, all right? So let me get you one advice or one message that wants to come through. Okay. Just because it's not happening in 3D doesn't mean it's happening, all right? I think that you might be looking for a lot of confirmation in 3D, like you're looking for evidence in 3D when you're feeling all of this in 5D. But the energy coming through is trust whatever it is that you're feeling. Just because there is no solid evidence in 3D doesn't mean things are not shifting underneath the surface, all right? So trust what you're being intuitively led to feel. Sometimes I know that when we're tapping into our intuition, we can feel like we can be a little bit unsure about it, and that's okay. It's okay for you to be unsure, but just realize that, you know, every time you feel, okay, I need evidence in 3D, intentionally shift that thought. Just say, it's okay. You know, it's okay if 3D hasn't shown up just yet. I trust what I'm feeling in 5D. So I guess for most of you, it might be a more, I guess for most of you, this might be a more 5D conversation that's happening, 5D energy shift that's happening. So there might be more of you in no contact and separation. For others of you, even if you are in contact, maybe it's not visible completely, but you're feeling that energy shift. Trust it, all right? Trust the energy shift that you are feeling, and just trust that the 3D will catch up to it. You will feel that energy first before it starts giving you evidence in 3D, all right? That is the message and advice that's coming through for you at this point in time. Felt you, all right? Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips I send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. How to take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.